y'all. Happy Wednesday. This Wednesday, I would like to give you something just to consider, especially if you consider yourself a religious person. However, it doesn't just to apply to religious people, but whenever you are changing yourself, you're trying to fit in any way, shape, or form, and literally altering yourself to try to please others, at that point, you are not worshiping your creator. You're worshiping other people. And to me, that would be a direct offense to the God that made you, if that's, what you believe in. Because if you were made in the image and the likeness of God, you are a divine being all on your own. And not only that, just think about all of your ancestors who came before you, everybody who came together to make you as unique as you are. That's pretty special. Now, if you're just sitting there and, personality wise, looks wise, whatever it might be, if you are not just being your authentic self, at that point, you're literally worshiping others. And to me, that's a slap in the face to all who came before you and to the creator, his or herself. Not to get pronoun specific there, but it's just something to think upon. I know there is a point where Peter himself questioned in the Bible. He had that direct thought, if I'm trying to please others, then am I actually worshiping the divine creator? And the answer to that was no, you're not. You're worshiping others. And so I dare you to break the mold and be yourself. It for me it comes natural. I'm a neurodivergent person, so I've never fit in, nor have I tried, nor have I wanted to, because I can't live a lie in any way, shape, or form. I am super honest and direct and blunt and just completely authentic, so I don't give a shit. Like, I am wearing like a long dress and got these dangle earrings on it. This is just like my everyday wear. I went to the library and the grocery store today, and I don't give, a fuck if I was overdressed. I never have cared ever. Um, and so it's, with that, I will say it can feel kind of lonely because there's a big herd mentality across humanity that, they're everyone's just afraid to be themselves because they feel like they have to fit into a group for whatever reason. I'm sure there's some like survival instincts behind it, but how are you ever going to, I don't know. To me, I just can't escape the fact that you're directly insulting the divine creator himself or herself, your ancestors that came before you, and living a lie. So that's something that I'd like you to sit with and maybe think about. What ways in your life can you be more authentic? And what are you so afraid of? Is it being rejected? My thing is, if people are rejecting you for being your authentic self, they were never truly your friend anyway, and so that is the truth. They they like some image of you, and so that to me is deeply bothersome. So what I dare say is be yourself. And if you can't, are you comfortable knowing that you are worshiping others and that you're living a lie? But that is all. And like I said, I tried to be as gentle as possible, but hope that I give you to something to think about this Wednesday, and hope I might have sparked something in you so that we can start being a world of more authentic people, create authentic friendships, and really at the end of the day is give back our own unique gifts because we each have them, but we can't share those if we're not being ourselves. Take care.